Shada Lambert. I'm back with another video, and today we are going to be talking about your self-worth and knowing your self-worth, okay? Let's do it. The first thing I'm going to say is, and everyone knows me because this is all I say, is believe in your source, okay? And when I say believe in your source, what I mean by that is know what you bring to the table. Be confident in your abilities. Be confident in your experience, your knowledge, your skill sets. Don't second guess yourself. Don't self-doubt yourself. Believe in your source. When it comes to accepting a new nanny job, you want to look at the full picture. You want to look at the full compensation and benefits package that's being offered to you, okay? So maybe if you take a little bit less on the hourly rate, then it might make up for the fact. So I'll give you an example. With my position, I get a pay, of course, normal hourly rate, but on top of that, I also get access to a free pool. I get access to a free gym. I get to travel with my nanny family as well, which is amazing. And because of the nature of my nanny family's, I should say, not job, because they don't work for people, they work for themselves, they're business owners. There's other benefits that come into that as well, okay? So just look at the bigger picture and make sure that you negotiate, okay? Part of knowing your worth is also making sure that you have guaranteed hours, you have contracts, and you're not banking your hours. Your employers are not banking your hours. And when I say banking, it means, oh, okay, so you are set to work 50 hours a week. You work 40 hours this week, so we're going to get the 10 hours that you work this week and pass it over to the next week. So the following week, you're working 60 hours, but you're not actually getting paid for it because you worked last week and you owe us some hours. It gets confusing, okay? Let's not bank the hours, all right? Also, part of knowing your worth is knowing how you want to be treated in your role. So if you interview with a family and you're picking up on certain vibes, please follow your gut instinct and listen. One thing I think, oh, not even one, a lot of things that I am aware of now that I didn't know back then was, you know, you meet a family, you're really excited, you know, the pay is really good, the package is really good, but then you don't actually think about the actual working environment, if it's a healthy working environment, if it's comfortable, and they're the things that you need to make sure of. So how does your nanny family treat their staff? How do they, if they have a housekeeper, ask about the relationship they have with their other staff members, because that will give you a bit of an insight on how they treat people. Another part of knowing your worth is your attitude in general, your attitude to the job and your attitude in general. Be creative, be innovative, know what you bring to the table. Make sure you're going into work with a can-do attitude, positive attitude, and make sure that when you are going into a nanny position, that you're being the best that you can be. If you're having issues, personal issues outside of home, try and leave those at the door and don't let that interfere with your work. Another part of knowing your worth is brushing up on interview skills. If you have another nanny friend or even a family member or a friend that's not a nanny, get them to do some role play interviews so you can put yourself in the position before it actually is yours, okay? So one of the things that I had a very, very dear mentor who was practically my mum. She was my mum. You'll hear a lot about her later on. Her name's Mommy Viv. I'm actually going to do a video on her. Everyone that knows me knows how influential Mommy Viv was to me. And one of the things that she did when I was younger, I was very young, probably about 16, yeah, and I was applying for my first nanny job. She gave me a role play interview, and I remember at the time I hated her. I was like, why are we doing this? I was so ignorant. Why are we doing this? I don't need to do this. I know what I need to say, but you know what? A lot of it is in your head, and then when it actually comes down to the interview, you're like, So doing that role play with Mommy Viv really, really helped with my confidence and just helping me be more confident in my skill set and what I have to offer at interviews. So if you can, do some role play interviews with your friends to help you hone your interview skills, okay? Also, you want to invest in your skill set. What is it about you that makes you stand out from other nannies? Because you know what? You have a degree, yes, tick that off. You have experience, yes, tick that off. But if you don't have personality and you don't have energy and you don't have vibes, you know what? They probably won't hire you. So what is it that makes you stand out, and what is it that makes you you? Okay, I know mine. As you all know, you guys know, I have a very big personality. I'm very, very passionate. I talk for England. So I know the things that make me stand out. And it's not about comparing yourself with other nannies, because everyone has their own specialities and everyone has their own unique selling point. But you need to figure out what yours is, okay? So I'm going to leave you with this, you know. Some people call me a motivational speaker and all. But what I'm going to say is, knowing your worth has nothing to do with what you do for others. It has to do with who you are as a person. So I know I have a very big heart. I'm very giving naturally. So my worth comes from knowing that. I don't rely on others to tell me what I am. I already know what I am. I'm very confident in that. I've not always been this way. When I was younger, I did suffer from low self-esteem. So I've had to build myself up over the years. And I'll tell you what's helped me: visualization. Believing in myself by talking to myself. I talk to myself a lot. Sometimes I'm in the mirror. I'm like, Shada, do you know you are amazing? I really do speak words of encouragement to myself. So you guys need to make sure that you do that too. You need to make sure that the things that you're good at, you focus on those. The things that you're not so good at, try your best to improve them. But don't dwell on the negative, okay? Make sure you focus on your positive attributes and the things that you can bring to the table. So if those things help, let me know if this video is useful. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your friends, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brothers, your nanny kids, everyone, okay? And I'll see you guys soon. Love you all.